Hey little people, today is day 459 of my great Get Fit or Die weight loss experiment, which is basically just a blog documenting my wife and my own weight loss journey. And as you can see, I've gained quite a bit of weight. Get Fit or Die worked for about a month back in January of 2009. My wife and I, we quickly discovered that we did not have time for the gym. In the end, we both smoked cigarettes and we like to eat fast food, and I think in the end we just didn't have it in our hearts to devote what it takes to lose, so many hundreds of pounds of weight. Let's face it, little people, you stress out when you have to lose 10 pounds to fit into your size 28 jeans. Oh darn, I can't get my size 52 jeans. I guess I better lose like 200 pounds. Can you imagine having to lose this much weight? I mean, I have to lose 2 of you just to be moderately overweight. It's a daunting proposition. So, tell me, Paul, how do you come to be so enormously fat? Well, Doc, it all began on November 4th, 1989. I was driving a friend's go-kart out in the country when I lost control and I ran it under a truck at full speed. And what did that accident do to you? Well, it disabled me permanently, or so I thought. And when did you first believe that you may not be disabled? When I was 16, I visited my father, a man I barely knew. Go clean the garage. Haven't you heard? I'm disabled. I can't do anything. That's ridiculous. You're only as disabled as you allow yourself to be. Now go clean the garage. But I continued to believe that I was disabled for the majority of my adult life. I fell into traps that a lot of kids fall into. I began using drugs about the age of 19. Hey man, quit bogarting the joint. Puff, puff, pass, mother. But I quit doing all of that years ago, and I got married, and I tried to lead a normal life. When we found out on March 6th of 2009 that my wife was pregnant, we both quit smoking cigarettes, and we quit smoking for good this time. And my waistline has suffered. I've gained an ungodly amount of weight. The problem is twofold. One, I lead a sedentary and inactive life, and only partly because I'm in pain most of the time due to being in that accident. Pain is life, man. Get over it. And two, I like to eat. I've always told myself that I simply like food, and hey, it's okay to like food. But lately I've realized that food isn't what I like. I like to eat, and it doesn't even matter what it is that I eat. Porterhouse steak with mushrooms and a blue cheese sauce, shrimp and a creamy Alfredo sauce over linguine, bacon cheeseburgers with French fries, and cheese on the French fries, and chili, and salad. Salad? I can dig that, man. The main thing is that I'm eating something. And here's a little science lesson for you. When you eat too much, your stomach grows. And when your stomach grows, you feel like you need to eat more. When you eat more, your stomach grows more. Okay, I don't know if that's real science, but it's been the case in my experience. And so the end result is, I'm huge! On November 4th of 2009, exactly 20 years after I got into that wreck that seemed to ruin my life, my beautiful daughter was born. Now, I've wondered what this means. It doesn't feel like a coincidence that the greatest event of my life happened exactly 20 years after the worst event of my life. I mean, to the day. I've come to the conclusion that the wreck and all the hardship after were tests, and I think I failed those tests pretty miserably. I think I was meant to struggle past the pain and past the hardships, and I was supposed to learn something from it in the process. And I refused to even take that path. I made my own path, and that path has led me to where I am today. I'm over 400 pounds, and my health is fading so rapidly that I lay awake at night sometimes just wondering if I'm even going to wake up in the morning. And that isn't an exaggeration. My daughter's birth is a sign telling me that it's not over yet. I can still complete this test. I can get back on that path. And that path will lead me to some ultimate goal. Or maybe the profit is not in the goal, but in the journey itself. More than that, her birth was a message telling me that I better wise up. I have somebody now who needs me to be with her, to guide her, to tell her how to live in this screwed up world. And so the gist of what I'm saying is, I'm going to try. I mean, losing 200 plus pounds seems to be an insurmountable feat, but I'm going to try.